Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing with the Kingdom of Italy. So the first thing we're going to do is get more oil from Iran, because you can see that we are having some oil shortages here. We're going to be running out of fuel in just 22 days due to all the naval and air actions here. I've also moved more planes over here because we want to see where we're at in the skies. Oh, are they bombing us? Yeah, they're currently bombing us here. We could put some fighters up there to stop them, but we need to win here. So I put another 100 fighters over there, and frankly, we just don't have any more planes. So our Air Force is clearly outnumbered, but they're focusing in areas where we don't care as much about, because this is where it really matters, and we are winning there, despite their 400 enemy fighters there. They're also winning over here, which is not as big of a deal either. So we're winning in the locations where it matters. So we need to go ahead and get those designs done. We do have 49 naval experience, so we'll go ahead and start with the light cruisers. Or maybe we can start with the destroyers, just to make sure we get them done, because the light cruiser isn't going to be done until December, while the destroyer is going to be done here in a day. So it makes sense to go ahead and start with them. So we will do, we don't need to see any of these here. So let's go ahead and do the 1940 destroyer and get them all outfitted. So we probably will do the dual purpose again. Yeah, I think that's what we did last time, though it does require more steel. But the anti-air is sure nice to have on these destroyers, so I think we're going to put it on there anyways, just to get as much anti-air as possible. And then we want the sonar here and the radar over here. Got the torpedoes and the engines on there. And then over here, it's probably just going to be a bunch of depth charges. That's really going to be their job here. I mean, we could do a torpedo, another torpedo, because depth charge attack isn't bad. It's not really that difficult to sink in order to sink the submarines. So yeah, I suppose we could go with the torpedo launchers. I don't see the point on putting more dual purpose or anti-air on there. You do get the anti-air up, of course, and that's helpful. But torpedoes are more likely to be helpful with the destroyers. So I think that's what we're going to do, because we don't actually have two types of destroyers. Many times I'll have like a regular destroyer for our sub-hunting duties, and then we'll also have like a torpedo destroyer. But we will not have that in this one, because we didn't spend enough time building dockyards. Alright, so that looks good. It did take all of our experience. I'm glad we did these first. So we're going to save that, and we'll have to wait to do the light cruisers. And since we already know this is about to be built here, let's go ahead and get it set up immediately. Alright, excellent. That looks pretty good. And we'll have to wait to do the light cruisers. Alright, so let's let it play. We're going only at speed 2 here while we're fighting on so many different fronts. Remember, we got to try and stop these guys from leaving here. It's only about a day, so we got some time. Still waiting for these units to get over here. They should be there fairly soon. We did get our division back here, and he doesn't need any training or anything, so you can go put him on a front. Well, I'm not entirely sure we'd want to put him just yet, because yeah, we're not going to have any progress there. And here we actually have quite a few divisions. Let me make sure that nobody moved over this way. Nope. Alright, so we'll move him over here, and hopefully he makes it, because we don't exactly control the seas here in the Mediterranean just yet. So it is kind of risky us bringing him over there. In fact, he might not even want to go over there. I'm going to risk it though, guys. Let's hope he doesn't get engaged, because we do have the escorts here. So let's just hope they are successful. So we did sink 3 convoys there. Are these all troop convoys? Yeah, they are. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure if they're coming or going here. And how much more time we got? We still got plenty. I just keep on popping back over here, making sure that we don't have any problems there. Alright, so we are losing that battle there, unfortunately. They do keep on leaving here, so eventually they're going to bring so many troops up this way that we'll be able to finally push forward there. And we got these troops coming over this way. We've already won here. Okay, excellent. So we're already broken through the mountains, essentially. Oh, wait. We got one more province. Okay, so one more province to go. And then we'll be through the mountains up there in the north. And what is this about? Oh, this is going to confuse the hell out of me. I almost wish that they would just pop up. so I can just click through them rather than seeing them up there and getting all confused. Alright, so let's go ahead and attempt to get, well, it doesn't matter, we're not going to be able to cut them off because we already beat them. Wasn't actually intending to beat all these divisions, but that's what happened. So let's go ahead and go up here and just try and win. I guess you might as well go ahead and attack this province. Yeah, we'll go and attack there. Alright, so it looks good. I was trying to cut troops off, but we were successful in actually beating those guys. Can we get there before them? That might be a possibility. This cow division is probably not going to be beaten quickly, though. 11 hours? Yeah, we're not going to get there in time. Okay. Alright, so let's go and push forward here. Still waiting for the troops to get over here, and you know what? Let's make sure I don't miss this, because I think he should be leaving here soon. 20 hours. So let's just go and attack now. Just lock them down while we try and get the win here. Looks like we should be able to get both of those provinces and hopefully push all the divisions over here where we can have them completely cut off and wipe them out. That'd be 5 French divisions that we're destroying, so pretty helpful. Alright, so going to grab that province here in a minute. These guys are attempting to leave. Looks like they shouldn't get out of there in time. No, so they're going to actually attack us there. And this is what we're going to do. Let's go and push forward here and while he goes across the river. Kind of wish the tanks were up here. Let me just see if we can win. If we can't, I might just send them up there. We can. Okay, so since we can win now, we can push along the coast as intended. And they do have the 6 divisions, but I don't think we're going to win here. Not quite. We have to win in the skies of the sea to get those modifiers that will help them out. Alright, so still pushing forward here. And let's see what's going on over in this area. So we did win there. They'll take the port, and these guys are now completely cut off from supply. Alright, excellent. So getting it done, guys. You know what? We actually would need to protect that port there, wouldn't we? So they can't take it from us. Alright, so these guys are now going to attack here, as will they. And what we might want to do is just take one of these and have them attack over this way to keep those troops locked down. Try and get the air base. I mean, it doesn't matter because both of them are cut off from supply at this point, and there's no port for them to leave. Alright, so we actually are losing here. So I don't really want to attack here, but at the same time, we've got to do something here. This is probably not going to work here. So we can probably just cut this off and then attack here instead. Not really with the purpose of winning, just to try and help out with that defense there. Alright, still winning here. Excellent. Got like a ton of cars going around outside. So I think we won here. Yeah, we did win there. So pushing them back in North Africa, as well as in Ethiopia. So having success in Africa, so that's good because I want to get these areas done with. We also sunk a convoy there, probably a troop convoy, because the troops have been abandoning this location. But yeah, then we can just focus on the French front. So that's what I really want to do here. And let's go and take one of these guys and have them push forward over here. We're not winning that offensive. And yeah, they're in trouble now. They let us get through the mountains. They had to stop us there. And now they're in a bad position. They lost another submarine here, so we sunk several of their submarines at this point. I'm very surprised that we have not seen them join the Russian faction, the 4th International. I'm incredibly surprised. I really thought they would. Looks like you can't go... Can you go this way? You can. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go here and then have this unit... I want to try and get behind these guys if possible. And have them go this way. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So just waiting for these troops to get over to the front lines now. Those have been adjusted. And it looks like we should have this done here soon. So let's go and dip on back over to France. And see how things are going. So we are winning on this attack. Again, I didn't actually want to win the attack. I'm just trying to finish the defense up over here. But, you know, we are keeping them locked down at least. So we're going to move here. And I kind of wish I had a tank unit over here. We could be taking advantage of this to speed ahead here and get this territory, but we're just not fast enough to get it done with the infantry. But we are winning on the on the coastal province here, and that's important. I suppose what we could do, since this guy isn't even here, is go and put him over here. Yeah, let's do that. Instead of having him come over here where we're already winning. Yeah, that makes sense. Trying to sink these submarines, didn't do a ton of damage there. And this was against the surface fleet. So we did a little bit of damage to some of the cruisers, but not much. Alright, so this guy can actually go here instead. And then we'll have this unit also move over this way. They're not even attempting to leave, so they're just going to let us cut them off there. I'm fine with that. And still waiting for this to get wrapped up so we can attack those guys there. They should be there here in mere moments. And then we'll have them... We're just going to have all these guys go this way. Just get this done. Alright, excellent. So it looks like we should have that finished up very soon. Also, we now have these guys cut off. So we're going to attack them there. And we'll have this guy come up over this way instead of whatever it was he was doing. Alright, so that looks good. And unfortunately, they did hit our convoys here. It was risky going across here. This guy's very close to being sunk now. Alright, so clearly our escorts are not doing their job well enough. I think we're going to keep this attack going because remember we do have that modifier with our general. Allows us to get the bonus for attacking across rivers, and we need to get across that river. And that unit's weak, so I feel like we can win there. Yeah, all along this front they're pretty weak. We need to... I want to cut these guys off here, so let's just stop this attack. Let's see if we can't get them cut off. We got to win somewhere, like right here. So let's let our organization get back up, and then we'll attempt that attack, support with these guys, see what we can do there. So, yeah, we need more troops over here. But frankly, the problem is that they're attacking us right here, so we're not really able to do anything. Very close to getting ourselves cut off. This unit should probably wait before he does anything else. Yeah, because we just got to wait for the troops. We're getting too far ahead, especially for a unit that's not a tank. Alright, so still waiting on all these guys here. Yeah, so far it's going pretty well. I wasn't sure how it would go, honestly. You could be like, oh, I knew I was going to do well, but I didn't, because they actually had similar numbers to us. And we're not that powerful. They're actually attacking us there. Okay, so it's probably good we didn't try and go anywhere, because, yeah, we're likely to get pushed back there. Unfortunately. But yeah, we can push forward here somewhere. Yeah, either there or here. Once they finish moving those units. We sunk another 2 convoys there. Right, excellent. And another 6 here, probably coming from Syria. That's what I'm guessing. Must have had some troops over there. So they're bringing troops from all of their colonies. So even though we're getting our victories, we are going to see some problems. Alright, so let's going to get this guy moving here. We're going to try and get behind these, if we can. Get behind those tanks. See if we can make that happen. Also, we sunk 5 more convoys here, so we're having a lot of success with the convoy sinking. Losing a few planes here and there, but it's not too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and dip back over to this front and see what's going on. So we've got the 5 divisions surrounded, and at this point it's just a matter of getting them wiped out. So that's a big victory for us. Very helpful. Now that we're at war, we could see if there's any decisions here we might want to take that weren't available to us before. We can get some more weekly war support here. Which, remember, the war support system has been changed. So you see that we're seeing it drop because of the combat casualties and the enemy bombing. So those are having their effects. And so war support is much different. The goal here, I think, for them is that no longer do you just sit at 100% for the entire war. That you should actually be affected by the many things that are happening. So it's much different. And so we might actually have to consider doing stuff like this. You know, with the propaganda efforts. Where before, propaganda efforts were pretty useless. That's why I didn't have as many options, because you just didn't need to use them. War support typically stayed quite high. We could take the war bonds decision, get more civilian factories. That'd be quite helpful. So I think we're going to do that. And try and get some of this construction finished up, because we never even finished the radar before we started the war here. So we're not getting as high bonuses as we could be getting. I think we're going to go and attack here now. You see the troops are attempting to leave. I know the mountain troops are kind of weak, but we can send another guy in here. So we'll do that attack, and here's all the troops that have arrived by port. or they're protecting against naval invasion. That's a potential possibility as well. And I don't think we're going to win here now. They got too many troops over there. That's fine. Bring somebody over here, make sure we don't lose that. And yeah, just waiting for all the troops to fill in here. Yeah, we're looking pretty good over there. Alright, so he's going this way. Let's have this division. We're just going to keep on pushing front forward. I don't even think they're really interested in fighting this fight, honestly. You know, we got the anti-partisans. We need to get the next one. Just try and get these knocked out so we can get our civilian factories back and not have to worry about it anymore. Still training those troops up. Trying to get these guys wiped out. That's 3 divisions, so that'll be helpful. And yeah, if we can get behind these, we can get the tank division wiped out too. So let's go ahead and have him attack here. Or, you know what, let's just support it. And then go ahead and push the front forward here. And we lost another plane, unfortunately. And we sunk 2 light cruisers and 1 destroyer. I believe this is the first surface ships we have sunk of the French. So there's a little victory for us. Alright, awesome. And yeah, they just keep on pumping these troops into the sea. Now they actually have more divisions over here, despite their supply issues. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there with them, but whatever. Do what you want, France. Do what you want. Alright, so we are winning here. You can see they're trying to bring some troops over there. So we might want to go ahead and do an attack real quick, just to make sure that they don't get over there. So we're going to go ahead and do it this way. I'm trying to select this guy, but it's not working. And so we want to just lock these guys down temporarily, so we can get this win done. In fact, I'm even going to support this here. This stack's been going on forever, but we're still winning it. I say forever, but the war hasn't even gone on that long. We did lose a submarine, unfortunately, so that's one of our first submarines that we lost. One of many, I'm sure. Alright, so this is going well. We want to make sure that this is, once this is done, that we're doing something with these units. I'm really surprised to see we're losing here. That doesn't make any sense to me. I can't even have planes here. They're cut off from supply. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Maybe they just haven't reinforced yet. Another French submarine sunk there. Alright, so unfortunately we did get stymied here on our advance, and I think that's because we didn't have the tanks over there, because they're all over here. Yeah, just having so much difficulty right there. Alright, so he's attempting to come over here, so we'll have some tank support. We are winning here. This one's probably not going to stay locked down for much longer, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to pull this guy back and put him in there instead. We have 3 divisions here. I'd love to push forward, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. And yeah, this is in the mountains. I prefer not attack that way. Yeah, and they're bringing more over here. Yeah, they just pumped a bunch of troops from North Africa over here. They just completely abandoned North Africa. Outside of the divisions that they're going to let me destroy easily. Alright, so we'll push forward up along the rails here. Go after that port. And, well, you go this way as well. And we'll want to destroy that unit. I don't know if this one guy can do it alone. These units aren't great. We don't have like a ton of regular infantry over here. Did we ever get that guy over here? We did. But he took some extremely heavy losses doing so. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, he might not even be able to move because he's so damaged. Yeah, he lost a big chunk of his strength. So that did not go well. That's a real bummer. Trying to push forward here, but they keep on bringing troops over here, making it difficult. We'll see if we can't advance here and then take this one, and then try and get somebody cut off here. That's what I'd like to do. I've been trying to cut off troops over here the entire time with no real success yet. Sunk another one of their submarines. Excellent. So a lot of stuff happening in the seas here. Alright, so these guys are now cut off. Let's go ahead and get them destroyed, or try to anyway. Looks like he is able to do it on his lonesome. Alright, wasn't sure about that. Alright, so he's advancing over here. So we'll have him go after Tunis. And we're finally winning over there. Alright, excellent. So this problem here is just because, again, the way the designs work. It's just kind of a bummer that they made this so kind of difficult to manage. But yeah, essentially we're just going to have to keep them so they keep flying until there's none of them left, I suppose. Since they can't fill in with the new planes due to the new system. I hope to make some adjustments there. Because yeah, I definitely could use it. I mean, because the whole point of this change was to make it like easier to manage stuff, but they have not done that, or not in my opinion. Oops, I want to put both these guys over here. And it doesn't feel like they made it easier. We need to bring another infantry guy over here because this is taking too long. And the tanks here have also falling back, so we'll throw another one in there. We just cannot get the province because they keep bringing divisions in. So that's been a tough fight. We've gotten our volunteers back, and that's 3 divisions. I don't know where to put them, though, considering the fact that we don't want to bring them across the sea. I suppose you could put them into the Red Army here so you get more troops over here, but the supply could end up being an issue. I think we're just going to leave them here for now. They might even need training due to the losses they took. Got all these guys trained up as well. And did this ever finish up? I just want to get it done so I don't have to keep peeking over here. Alright, so wiping that guy out, taking the provinces over here successfully. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Almost completely wiped out those divisions. Alright, lovely. So let's go ahead and have, we don't need anybody else going over there, so let's just have them all come over to this front. And we'll try and get all of North Africa conquered from the French. Push all the way over here, and then the Spanish do join, we'll take that from them. And then from there, you'd want to do like a naval invasion. Yeah, we're not going to win here now, guys. Wow, I really thought we had it. Man, it looks like they're going to leave, though. Yeah, we just didn't get the win. So our success remains over here. This is where we're pushing forward. So I'm going to bring another tank over here. Try and take advantage of this. Although, man, the supply is going to be a problem here, guys, I think. And I don't know if we're going to be able to hold those guys there before we get to this province. This battle's been taking forever. But I think we're almost done. 99 now. There we go. So now it's just a matter of getting there. Alright, excellent. So we're going to stop this attack now. Let them attack us in the mountains in the level 2 fort. Alright, so looking pretty good, guys. We also got the tank over here, so we'll be able to use him to push forward, though supply is a problem, so that's something to consider. There's no supply hubs up here in the north, which is the reason why their supply was so weak, allowing us to push forward in the first place. Lost a submarine there. Okay. And it looks like they have left. They just completely left. So we're going to just advance to take all this territory. And once he gets here, he's going to go up this way. This has been taken as well. So yeah, it kind of does seem like North Africa is ours. I can do another attack over here, guys. Yeah, clearly going to be a failure. So what we're going to do, stop the attack and let that one unit train. Replace his losses. And we'll wait for these guys to get their manpower before we put them anywhere. Remember, they were short on supply in China. So yeah, they do have those problems now. And unfortunately, all these guys are leaving here. Alright, well, he's going over this way. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to win that attack with what we have at this point. I don't want to put all the tanks over here, though, because of the supply issues. So we're going to wait for this one tank to get here, which will be here in hours, and then we're going to attempt an attack here with the tank and the infantry. And I'd love to get a win here, too, in order to cut these guys off. We got to win there first, so trying to get these guys cut off, if we can. Alright, so let's go and push forward here. Looks like that'll just barely be a success. They bring any more divisions over there, then it won't be. We've engaged their surface fleet again, sinking 2 of the destroyers, also sunk 4 convoys. Alright, excellent. So we've been winning all the naval battles so far. Sunk another convoy there. So that's good to see. Though we have lost a couple submarines over there. It's not surprising, because we haven't really brought many ships over there to help us out. Alright, so this guy, once he gets here, he'll go up this way. Want to get this all filled out. Alright, so I almost don't want to support with this unit, but we're going to do it just to try and get the win here a little bit quicker. But I'm a little worried that they're going to attack us here. Yeah, nowhere really to attack at the moment. Got to finish up with this defense first, and then we'll try and push forward into that mountain province. And we did sink 2 more convoys. This is their full fleet. Did a little bit of damage to them. So they're responding to our submarines, or attacking their convoys. Another couple battles up here. Sunk 2 submarines there, 1 submarine there. Alright, so we're having some success getting that French fleet destroyed. That's excellent. And I don't know if anybody's tempted to go over here. We don't want them to go over there. I suppose that's one of the problems of having this other front over here is you got to stop your units for constantly trying to leave. I almost want to let this guy get cut off here. Where's he going? He's going that way. Okay, so the best way to cut him off then in this case would be to get to the port, but I don't think we're going to get there in time. We'll see. Yeah, he'll probably retreat over there. It's fine. But yeah, I was going to see if we could cut them off at all, but doesn't look like that's going to work. So still just barely winning here. They put more divisions over there. We've also finished up this here, but there are a ton of troops over here. I don't know if we'll be able to win if we do the attack. We'll try. Let the mountain units heal up. He's going to attempt to keep leaving here, so that's obviously a problem. We don't want him to leave. Yeah, we'll try that attack, guys. I don't know. We can try this one as well. It looks like that would actually be a victory. Alright, excellent. So I got some victories here and there, guys. We sunk another submarine. 2 more submarines. Alright, so we're wiping out the French submarine fleet. That's what I want to see. Alright, so we got these troops all coming up onto the fronts here. We did win that battle there. Sunk another French submarine. Anything over here? Lost the plane. Okay. And sunk some more convoys. I wonder how many troops we sunk in the sea so far. No success there, but we're going to keep the battle going, guys. And this here is no longer a success, so let's put another unit there. The problem, of course, is the supply. Supply is too short. And they got too many divisions here. They keep on pumping divisions over here, so now we can't win that. So are they going to leave? Yeah, they're leaving. So we just need to wait. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, sunk another submarine here. Is this a battle between the fleets? It might be, because I think they're coming. This is our main fleet here. We sunk one of their submarines, and in response, they've sent the rest of their fleet. So we'll have to see what happens there. That might be the first battle between our 2 fleets. I think that unit did probably leave here. That's what it looks like anyway. Maybe we'll sink them on the Mediterranean. You see, we didn't have much success getting across the Mediterranean. He's still here. Okay, so we need to take the port, but we're not going to have any success doing that. So this is what we do. We need to give him a place to retreat. So we're going to let him retreat here, and then we'll attack him right there. He's going to go grab the port in Algiers. And let's see what we can do here. We're still losing there. Just can't get the win. We're also losing here now. They keep on pumping troops over there. I knew this would be a difficult fight here because of the terrain and the forts. But yeah, it's probably not going to allow us to do a naval invasion because we don't control the sea and we still haven't won here yet. I did not expect them to defend Corsica so well. I didn't think it was that important to them. It's more important to them than North Africa, which they have not properly defended. Let's go and do this attack now. Try and get him pushed back over to here so that he won't be able to escape. And let's see what we sunk over here. 7 convoys, and those are troop convoys. So the ones that are coming from Syria are being wiped out. We also finished this up over here. All right, excellent. So this is what we want to do. Let's go ahead and get some of these troops going over here. And then the 2 that were over here probably don't need this many. So what we'll do is we'll take one of them and bring him over here. Or you know what, let's take, because I want to get that front finished up. So we'll do 5 divisions over here. And then over here we'll have the 10. So we can try and take that out as quickly as possible. We did get enough to do naval experience to do a doctrine. However, we actually have designs we haven't done yet. We still have to get the light cruisers. So did we ever finish building those? We don't get it done until the 29th of December. Also, it looks like we might have lost a dockyard here, so we'll get that replaced. In fact, we need the going into the convoy too. I think those are the dockyards that are being used for repairs. So let's go and get the light cruiser designed. So it's probably going to be the same as this one, like an attack cruiser, but just better. So let's go ahead and get the light cruiser batteries in there, anti-air, fire control systems, and the radar. We'll not be attacking submarines with this design. We'll do the dual purpose here with their armor. And then as for up here, probably going to do another light cruiser battery. Alright, so we got it done, though it did take a big chunk of our experience here. So basically we got a lot of these, bigger guns here for the higher line attack. We got dual purpose here, we got the torpedoes, and we got the anti-air right here. So anti-air is at 12.1, not bad. You got that torpedo attack on there. Light attack 28.6, not too bad either. Light piercing is actually, I think, might be better than our other cruiser design, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was at like 7 or something like that. So yeah, we'll go ahead and save this. These are our attack cruisers 3s, unless we can go and decommission all these ones here. And we want to get them placed right away. And, well, maybe not, because then they'll put these dockyards into them rather than the destroyers, so we'll have to wait. Wait till we get this one constructed, because we're not going to get it done until the 29th of December, so some time from now. We did not get the submarines yet. We're still researching that, right? So that means that we're essentially done with designs until we get those submarines. Yeah, okay. All right, excellent. We could go ahead and trade for some tungsten now, since we are a bit short. And we would trade with Burma. Actually, Sweden. Alright, so again, I hate that that does this here, and you gotta, like, go through them if you don't want to see them. And again, I would just prefer it would pop up. It was just better that way. So we're gonna try this attack again, guys. I don't know that we'll succeed here. But once these guys restore some of the organization, we'll throw one of them into that attack, see if we can't get it done. We could try an attack here. Can they? Yeah, they can actually attack there. So I can try this attack here and see if that's a win. Doesn't look like it's going to be. Let's go and take one of these guys, bring him here. And, well, I was going to attempt to push forward there. We got to wait a little bit. Give them some time to get the organization back up. And with these guys, let's put them onto this front here, because I don't think it's necessary to have any additional troops here. We'll have them fill this in. And yeah, it looks like they very clearly abandoned North Africa. So that's nice, because we should be able to get that conquered. So I think we could go up to speed 3 now, since we're not fighting on as many fronts. I keep trying this attack here, but we haven't seen any success yet. Yeah, still not going to see any success there. Not winning here either, unfortunately. So what we should probably do is focus all of our forces in both of these provinces on that province there to get the win. Manpower is going up, so that's good. Hoping to get some more troops training soon, though obviously right now we have some equipment shortages. Alright, so with this, let's go and push forward here and here. He will go over to this front, as will he. And we could just have this guy grab that province for us. Alright, so he's going to just move along the rails there. So just keep that front and push him forward. Alright, so we'll give him a little bit of time to rebuild up their organization and their planning bonus. And we can go ahead and get a naval doctrine, since we're done with all of our designs for now until we get the submarines. And I think we should go for... Yeah, we have lost some submarines. So we could go for this one here to get the organization up. Or you can go with the destroyers instead to get their sub-detection up. I think we're going to do that one. You saw we didn't do very well on our escorting. We sunk a submarine and a destroyer here in that big battle. It looks like it's still ongoing. So this is the big fleet battle here, guys. And so we got more ships coming. As far as like the overall stats, you know, depth charges don't really matter because the submarines are leaving. Fleet anti-air, though, definitely matters, and we have much better anti-air. Torpedoes, that is in their favor. They have better torpedoes. We have better heavy attack and way better light attack, and our position is better too. As far as the admirals, it's kind of hard to say which one's better here. They both have a lot of traits, and their skills here are kind of different. I kind of feel like ours is better though. So yeah, we'll see what happens there with that battle. I mean, you could like watch it, but I think they're just gonna run. Yeah, they're just fleeing from us. They don't even want any of it. I said nope. We can take a look at the air situation. We are no longer controlling the skies here. They have moved all their planes there. We do have planes down here that I'd forget about, so we can go ahead and get these moving to more important fronts, which is probably this one here, really. Now, this is in the Alpine region, so we're not getting any bonuses in the Alpine region. So we could instead sign them here. So when we're defending the Alpine region, we're at least getting a bonus. But I think the key is getting control of the skies here, which I don't know if we can do because we're so vastly outnumbered when it comes to planes. I'm really surprised with just how poorly we're doing in that regard. We can also move another fighter wing over here too, since they're no longer really attempting to contend with us in the skies here. Alright, so what do we do here? We sunk 2 more convoys. Yeah, they just keep on bringing troops here, so we just can't push forward. Alright, so they're attempting to win there. And I want to take this province and this province here. So let's go ahead and work on that. We're going to attack these guys, see if that's a win. I know these guys don't do well in the mountains, the tanks, but I want their speed. We'll see how well they do. Yeah, the speed would be enough to justify going there. We're going to bring both of the mountain units over here. Actually, you know what? We'll get 2 of these guys going here. And then we'll have these 2 support here. And unfortunately, that's not a win. Alright, let's go and attack here, just kind of help out. And then maybe attack here as well. Same purpose. Helping out on that defense so we don't lose it. We'll actually bring another unit over there too. Try and attack there. Let me see if this will work. No. Just can't have any success there, unfortunately. We do have another... We're getting a bunch of naval doctrine. Or excuse me, a bunch of naval experience right now. Alright, so we're going to have to get this eventually, even though we don't have carriers. So let's do it now when we're able to get 2 things, so we can get this one. Alright, so we're moving through the doctrine tree. Sunk those 3 convoys there. And did this battle finish up? It did. We sunk our first French capital ship, a heavy cruiser. Also sunk 6 of the destroyers while only losing 1 of our own. So that's not too bad, guys. Not a bad turnout there. So let me see what we want to do here. It looks like we lost 2 of the ones here. And we won't be able to replace those losses just yet. Or maybe not. We had 26 ships here. Trying to figure out where we took those losses. Well, 1 was here. So we can go ahead and get that one replaced. I'm not entirely sure where the other one was lost. Maybe it was here. I don't think so. I think I had only 26 ships. Well, yeah, I know we lost a few destroyers, not just that one. I hadn't replaced them yet, but maybe it was just the one. I don't know. Maybe I already replaced that loss. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these guys pushing forward. I don't know why he's leaving. He's probably going over that front, I suppose. Let's have all of them come over here. We're going to get this air base real quick. Go after that port. And let's go and just keep on pushing forward here. And this guy can go over this way. Alright, and once we finish up there, we'll be able to bring some of these back over here to Italy, where we're actually having some difficulty here now. As you can see, it's all red. Across the board, we're losing every single battle. Alright, so I think we're just going to have to focus on cutting these troops off here. Yeah, I don't think we have any other choice. And so we don't want to attack here any longer. Well, if they're trying to leave, then we do need to attack them. Keep them locked down. And we are winning that at this point. Let's go ahead and support here. Try and turn that into victory, and we'll just cut off all these troops. Or at least not the ones that retreat, of course. So let's just hope they don't retreat too many of them. And try here again. Yeah, no success. We can take a look at what's going on in China real quick, since we were kind of invested here. And it's pretty much the same situation as it was before, about a month ago, when we looked at it last. Over here, we have a lot of battles, but not really sinking anything, just doing a little bit of damage to them. Though, looks like this one might be. Nope, just a bit of damage. Very close to sinking them, but not quite there. Alright, so let me just make sure these guys are continuing to advance. Yeah, they're all set up, so we're good to go there. And we do have some greens here. It does look like we should be able to win in this province and get those guys cut off from supply, so we can wipe them out. And these guys are attempting to leave. I'm guessing they're retreating. Yeah, I think they're retreating here. But yeah, if we can get that win there, at least we'll get some of them cut off. Oh, I don't know why this guy's attacking here. I think I sent him there from before. Alright, so more battles vamping over here. Sunk those 2 submarines and 1 right there. Yeah, having a lot of success against the French fleet. Very happy with how that's been going. Because we were kind of, I don't want to quite say equal. I think our fleet might have been a little bit better than theirs. We lost another destroyer here, unfortunately. But yeah, there was certainly the risk that we wouldn't have won the naval conflict over here. Yeah, it's such a bummer the tanks are just sitting here. Can you attack? No, we can't attack from that province. Can we attack here? No, we can't. Couldn't tell if that was connected or not. I suppose they would have defended it if it was. Can this guy attack here? No. Oh, maybe. Yeah, he can. Okay, so that'll give us another front. Or another bit of combat with. You know, and I said that we were done with the mountain troops, but what I didn't consider is the fact that I actually want to get them up to 24. So we're not done with them. We'd have to put 2 more into here. It looks like we can only do the 1. But we don't really have any equipment right now to be giving them. I mean, I guess you just need the infantry equipment, and we do have some of that. But I'm a little worried about the equipment situation, so we're not going to do that, guys. Because, yeah, we've used a lot of infantry equipment in this conflict. We can go and get the floating fortress to increase the battleship organization and capital ship armor. That's what I wanted to get down to. Make sure our capital ships are as protected as possible. Sunk 2 more destroyers there. Lost a bomber there. And yeah, I think they're bombing us all throughout here. I don't know how much damage they're doing. Let me just take a look. They might be going after infrastructure. Yeah, that's what it looks like. They're just doing damage to our infrastructure, which will impact our supply eventually. Alright, so if we could just get that win there, we'll cut off these divisions. It's not as many as was there at one point. It's only 5, but it helps. Let's go ahead and do these attacks now, get them wiped out. So I'm going to try and break through here. They will have success in that location. But hopefully everywhere else we should be good to go. Let's go and send another division over here. It's also raining right now. All the penalties that brings. And let me just make sure these guys have orders. Just follow the rails there. And they'll go over this way. He'll take that for us. Alright, looking good. So lots of freight convoys. Kind of messing with their supply at this point. I'm going to try again. I'll keep on trying this attack. But yeah, it's better than it was, but still a failure. Alright, so this was 5 divisions that we cut off, and they're getting destroyed. Oh, maybe not. They actually took this province here. Damn, that's a bummer. Alright, that's a real shame, guys. It just sucks that we didn't get a unit there. I didn't even see that. They had that open to them. So we need to keep them locked down, but really the key here is we need to win here, take that province. And so just a real bummer, guys. And not really anything we can do here. We can try this attack again. Yeah, you can see that's not going to work. Keep on trying it, but no success. So yeah, we don't actually want to win there. This is over, so let's actually go and support this attack here. We need to get that victory so we can wipe out those 5 divisions. Not holding on here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to hold on there. We are holding out right there, but these guys just didn't have the supply. And it looks like they are going to come over here, so we're going to have to stop them. And Japan just declared war on the Dutch East Indies. Alright, so that means the Dutch will be brought into this conflict. And I don't know if they were being guaranteed by anybody. It looks like no. So this will just be the Japanese against the Dutch. It's going to be pretty easy conflict for them, even though they are still in the China conflict. So we did get the extra steel there and the civilian factory, so that'd be helpful. And unfortunately, we can't get this until we get the synthetic oil experiments. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. So we're going to have to wait to be able to get that. But that's fine, because we should be able to get this one, right? Or maybe not. Just not high enough, 48%. Alright, so we'll have to get 1 more focus before we can get that. There's a lot of stuff to get here, so it's not like we don't have any other options, and we're now at war with a major power, so we can now get these really important ones. So I feel like we should do the land one first. Yeah, I think that's probably in our best interest here. We need to start getting rid of these penalties, and what I think is we should go ahead and get all 3 of them while we can. Because they're 35-day focuses, and we don't know when we're going to defeat the French. Really depends on if they join another faction and just how much difficulty we're going to have in this conflict. Because you can see that the fight has been a hard fight over here in the mountains, making some progress, but certainly been difficult. Let's make sure they're not leaving. They are attempting to leave here, so we'll go ahead and do an attack. And almost there, guys. Almost got the win. And the return of Tsar Ferdinand I. So they got their Tsar back over here. That will not pull them out of that faction or stop them from being a puppet or anything. Alright, so yeah, they did win there. And so now they're going to try and get troops here. So that's where our problem lies. So we've got to attack them in these two locations, and I just don't know that we're going to be able to get a success here. We're very close to taking the province, but there we go. We got it, but can we hold out here? I don't know, because it looks like they're about to push us back again. We are attacking here. So let's go ahead and send these guys to just try and get the win here. We're so weak now. So we had to, lock them down, and they defeated us again. Alright, so now you have to send these guys here to stop them from taking this province, since that guy was not able to reinforce fast enough. That's what happened there. We're bringing him over here. We'll also bring this guy over here. These guys are all really weak. So can we get these troops over here in time? That's the question. Yeah, because I don't... Yep, doesn't look like it. Damn it. It's a real shame, guys. Just cannot get it done. They just keep on reconnecting it. I thought we had them locked down here, but the problem was it was this one. That's where they got through there. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to keep these guys locked down. Unfortunately, I can try. But yeah, we're about to lose here as well. You can see they got the divisions over there. Yeah, I just don't know that we can get it done. It looks like they are trying to pull them back. It's going to take them a while, so we might want to wait to attack till the last minute. Let our troops get a little bit of rest there. Yeah, having some extreme difficulty getting those guys cut off and destroyed. It looks like some of them might be coming back over here. Yeah. Not really necessary. And we want to get this finished up. They actually sent some divisions to stop us. Yeah, because this guy was set to go through here. Clearly they sent somebody over here and stopped us, that tank unit. I thought they had completely abandoned that front. Oh, it's this guy here. Let's keep everybody over here for now while we're trying to get this done. We can give them a planning bonus as well. So I'll get that taken care of. And just kind of keeping our eyes on that situation there. They don't have any supply. Largely because we control the seas here. They can't get their convoys over there. They also have a lot of troops there. We lost 2 destroyers here. Alright, that's unfortunate. So maybe get those replaced. Looks like... well, these guys have been just decimated. I don't actually like having the automatic split off for the fleets. I'd prefer them to just go back and repair, because what ends up happening is they get engaged while they're doing the automatic split off. And then you'll have like a battleship get 2 damage and then leave, and then it sells on its own with no screen support. And then they get wiped out. So yeah, I don't want to risk that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I left this on here for all these. Now let's go and take them all off. Alright, so if anybody's not in battle, we can go and replace their losses. So I'm going to get that one replaced. These guys are all in battle. All of these are. And then, yeah, I don't even want the 2 ships out there alone. That's the other thing. You could have 1 ship out there patrolling by itself because the rest of the fleet is damaged and went to go repair. Alright, so how much time do we have before these guys leave? Still a while. And it looks like they pulled back that motorized. So they feel pretty sure that they'll be able to keep this province, essentially. Which I can't say I really disagree with them. They look like they'll be able to keep it. We've had some extreme difficulty there. We could attempt to attack here. They are doing the force attack. So this means they're going to take a lot more strength damage. I'm going to attempt to help them out here. But yeah, they're doing the force attack all across here. And so they're going to take very heavy casualties because of that. Alright, so with these guys, we just need to get behind them. It's going to be difficult to do because they're faster than us. You know, with that tank unit. We'll try, though. We'll see what we can do. And we got the anti-partisans. So, is there anything else that we need? Could do the blueprint stealing. I suppose we do need to get the decryption power as well. But that's 10 civilian factories. They probably won't do that. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do any blueprint stealing. We might eventually. So I suppose we can knock that out real quick, and then we'll work on this one and get that completely done. It'll take the 10 civilian factories, unfortunately, but you know, we're doing all right here on getting all this stuff done. We do have the radar built-in as well. We've got almost all of it constructed, what we assigned them anyways. These guys are still training here, and we do have this army here as well, but have they got the manpower? They have, but they don't have any strength. They lost a lot of equipment. Over here, we're having our own supply problems, and we're not winning there any longer. Okay, so might as well just stop this then. Yeah, we just don't have the capability to get that victory at this point. I don't want them to retreat. I want them to stay here. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. But we don't want to lose that, so let me take a unit, bring him over here. Trying to get him to go over there. There you go. Bring this guy as well. It's kind of hard to click on that province there. And here we're just trying to help out, so we'll keep that going. Yeah, it's been a tough fight against the French here. I mean, again, it's expected with the mountains and the forts, but I mean, not as much success as I was hoping at this point, which we're about a month into the war or so. We did lose a submarine and 2 destroyers, but we sunk a submarine and 2 destroyers, so we just kind of traded there. But we've got the ships to replace them. Can't say that they do. We'll have to see. They've already lost a lot more ships than we have, so looks like they need another destroyer. So we'll send that over to them. And also, they need another ship as well. I think it was a destroyer they lost. So we'll go ahead and get that replaced. And we actually have a level 2 destroyer. Let me see, do we want to put them in here? So these are all getting repaired. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take that ship I just put here and have them go back into that one. And then we'll replace them with this one instead, the level 2. Makes more sense. Alright, so again, lots of success in the sea. I need to tell this thing to disappear, so I'll stop clicking on it. Yeah, lots of success in the sea, and unfortunately we're probably going to have to end... Oh, wow, look at that. Japan just declared war. I'm glad I didn't end it yet, and we got to see that. Sunk another French submarine there. But yeah, it looks like they're going after this territory here in Indochina. But that might be bad for us, because it could result in France, now because they're at war with 2 major powers, this might make them more likely to join the 4th International. So that's something to consider. Could find ourselves at war with the Russians and the Spanish. And you can see we are struggling just against the French, so them joining in would probably really stall our efforts here. So we'd have to do something a little bit different once we conquer North Africa. It would be naval invasions more than likely, which at that point we might have control of the sea. But that does mean that the French will lose Indochina and all those juicy resources over there. So that'll hurt their war effort at least. But yeah, let's go and take a look at the casualties, and then we'll wrap up this episode. So as of right now, we've taken 38.5 thousand, while they've taken 218,000. So they've still taken significantly more casualties than we have, but we don't have that 10.0 kill-death ratio any longer. So they have been doing better in this episode. But yeah, that's not bad at all, guys. And again, we almost got the African fronts finished up, and then from there we can just focus. And can he not? Okay, so he can go here, but the fighter looks like he can't. Yeah, he just doesn't have the coverage. So we'll probably want to move him somewhere else. Like, let me just see where we're losing in. Pretty much everywhere. We could go ahead and actually defend this territory here now. Stop them from bombing us. Yeah, I suppose that's what we'll do. We'll bring him back over here, because he's not even a... Oh, actually, it's a decent fighter. Okay, he must have gotten his older planes replaced. So yeah, we'll go here and actually defend Italy from those bombings. Actually, I think we're going to move these planes elsewhere. See where we might want to put them. We could have them do some bombing over here, or also over here where we have been doing a lot of convoy sinking. And so I think that's what we're going to do. Let's switch them over to the naval strike. We've lost submarines here, so it might be wise to get a little bit of support there. I don't know how good they are at naval strike, but that's what we'll have them do for right now. But yeah, they have been winning in the air, and I think that's part of the reason why we're having some difficulty over here, is they do control the skies. So they're getting all those modifiers. That and the force attack, of course, is helping them as well. But they're only going to get that for 7 more days. And they did take higher casualties because they made use of that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one, which remember will be on Tuesday. So yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday, and thanks for watching.